What's up, guys? This is James at LockInTheValue and CopyMyCrypto.com telling you today about the wonderful world of crypto. Look at Theta, man. It's absolutely smashing it. I've talked about these 26 coins on the channel, saying that I thought they were all good investments. All of the 26 bar grin are up. If you'd invested $100 at each port, like when the videos came out, you'd be into all 26 and you were still holding those bags. You'd be up $32,457. That is not bad. Not bad. Now, I'm not in most of these anymore. Like, I sold out at lower prices, but banked my profits. And then I also reinvested those profits. So banked some of it, reinvested some of it. But I put that profit into new projects or new cryptos that I thought would do very well. And that's what I do on Copy My Crypto. So on Copy My Crypto, I share my live portfolio and I let guys know when I'm making a trade. If I think something's about to make a good move. There was a coin that I talked about that I thought 5x, 10x, 20x is very possible over the coming months. And I spoke about it on Friday, but since then, it's done a 60% move on the up. It was actually at one point just shy of 100%. There's had a little bit of a pullback, but I'm very happy sitting on that bag for now. I still think there's plenty of potential. And I try and make sure everyone gets information at least once a week, particularly if I'm going to make a trade, and I'll let you know. And guys, if you're on Copy My Crypto, keep an eye out on Friday because I'm doing a bit of a deep dive into one thing, but if I'm right, I will be making a trade, so check your emails and make sure you check the video out when it goes live on the website. And if you guys want to know, if you're new and you want to know, check out Copy My Crypto and you'll get those gains as well. Right, guys, let's get into it. There's been a lot of news and I want to talk about how to pick a good coin. Okay, really simple because a lot of people watch YouTube channels and hope that a YouTuber is going to pick right. And sometimes, there's some people do, some people don't, right? So I'll get into that in a second. Elon Musk has now said you can purchase Tesla using Bitcoin. I don't get why this is news. He actually said this was going to happen months ago. I guess the fact that he's just confirmed it on Twitter is a big deal. I'm less asked about the fact that he's accepting Bitcoin, by the way. That actually isn't that big a deal. That was always going to happen. More interestingly, he said that Tesla is not going to convert Bitcoin back to fiat. Is going to keep it all in Bitcoin. So he sees Bitcoin as a longer run investment, and so does the CEOs and the team at Tesla. And that's a really important point because that's obviously brought eyes back to crypto. Okay. But even with this news story, it ends with some negative stuff. So central banks such as the Bank of England have remained skeptical. There's always a negativity with mainstream media about crypto. Forbes is the best example of that. I friggin' hate Forbes. Always miserable. Always miserable. You know, Bitcoin's braced for a huge 6 billion price earthquake. Earthquake has negative connotations. You can't argue that. And all the traders and all of the analysts, we all believe that Bitcoin is going to have a good run after this. After Friday, it should have a massive run. And Forbes, always negative connotations or miserable stuff like, Bitcoin looks risky at 55 grand, but these stocks could be a better bet. Always miserable. So don't use Forbes. Don't use Forbes. I really don't. Anyway, let's get into how we pick a good low cap investment. Okay. So firstly, get up CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. Monster, the drink that helps you manage all these charts. God, I wish I was sponsored by Monster. Right. So there are sort of 6 or 7 things you're looking for. Okay. Number 1, right? Trading volume. Before you even look at a project, trading volume. Okay. Because I can look at Julian and go, oh, bloody hell, it's done 113% in 7 days. its trading volume is 6 grand. Okay, so if you invest in that, you're likely to get stuck in a position that you can't sell off. Remember, an investment's great if it makes you good returns, but you've got to actually be able to sell it. So the trading volume has to be high, right? So you're sort of looking at a minimum, even for low caps of sort of 400, I'd say 500 grand really, right? That's important because you can't get stuck in a position. So before you look at anything else, look at the trading volume. And look at the average, because that, I mean, Julian, to be fair, might be having a terrible day, but I doubt it. Okay. The next thing is when you're looking at a project, you're looking at team. Okay. Very, very, very rarely do I invest in anything without being able to see the team. On a couple of occasions I have, and they've done well for me, but generally I don't, because I like to see a team. Okay. The second thing, third thing, sorry, I'm losing track already. The third thing is the sector. What sector are you looking to invest in? There's tons of sectors in crypto, so you've got to identify what you want. Do you want NFTs? Do you want gaming? Do you want DeFi? Do you want artificial intelligence? Do you want smart contract platforms? All of these things matter because you've got to look at how they differ from the competition. Now, whenever you're trying to find a good purchase, like something that's going to have a huge gain, you tend to be looking at smaller caps. Okay, obviously there's plenty in the top 100 that's going to have a huge run still, but anything below the top 500, some of them will have massive, enormous, life-changing runs. Okay, so if you're looking for something that's going to give you a huge return, you're probably looking in the smaller caps. But that does mean there's a lot more inherent risk, more likely to fail. But that's you have to weigh up your risk on that. Okay. And then the next thing is you've got to actually pick something to look at. Now, honestly, it's better that you do this than it is you listen to a YouTuber, because some do well, some don't. Okay. So I can just click on any of these and open it up on CoinGecko. Now, the only reason I've got FinNexus up is because CoinGecko has been crap lately, I've never looked at this project. I've opened up the website, but that's it. Now, FinNexus has had a really big run. It's 21.6%. It's got really good trading volume of like 7 million across the day so far, and in the last 7 days it's up about 45%, so it's having a bit of a run. Okay, so I need to look at what it's about. So first I can see from tags: derivatives, finance and banking, business services, and options. Now, if it's about derivatives, and I haven't opened this yet, so it probably won't bloody load, but derivatives is a really underrepresented part of crypto at the moment, particularly like, yes, you can do you can do options and stuff on the bigger platforms, but it's an underrepresented feature in terms of crypto in general. Like, there's injective protocol, antimatter was one I spoke about at the beginning of the month. I don't even know how antimatter is doing at this point. I'll take a quick look on this tab, and it probably won't load because, like I said, having major issues with this at the moment. And I spoke about it at the beginning of the month, but I think it was around $1 or $2. It was in between there, I think. Let's see, 450. Okay, so it's doing pretty well. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Right, so FinNexus is a derivative. So we open it up. Right, FinNexus options makes it easy to buy and exercise BTC to do options in a secure and decentralized way on Ethereum and OneChain. Now, OneChain's been having a bit of a tear lately, so that's interesting. Earning with FinNexus options is even easier. Simply contribute liquidity to begin earning and boost earning up to 360 times with our new mining mechanism. So that does sound interesting. I'm not invested in this, by the way. I'll tell you now. Okay, so you can hedge and you can leverage. So there's a lot there, right? As in, there's a lot there in terms of what you can do. So we can launch the app, but before I would even get into that, you look at LinkedIn. You can check out the company, potentially the team within it. Okay, Medium articles are always good. I prefer Medium to Discord or Telegram. Telegram tends to be a nightmare in terms of listening to people. But that's a lot of information there, and then you've got to deep dive into that. Okay. Also, one thing that people don't look at or look at enough, the markets it's on. So FinNexus is an example, right? It's on MXC, SushiSwap, Bitrue, Ascendex, Bitmax, basically. Now, I have no problem with not seeing any of the big boys like Binance or KuCoin or any of the others, or Huobi on here. Because actually, if you end up getting into a low cap coin, it often won't be on one of those platforms, and that's a good thing. Because when it lands on one of those platforms, usually it does a big run, because a lot of people don't want to open multiple trading accounts. I know tons of people that only have 2, right? Now I have like 6 now, but you have to have 3 a minimum, okay? But that makes me go, okay, there's potential room for a run here, because if this lands on Huobi, Binance, that's quite exciting, right? And without deep diving into it, because I'm not going to do that for a full video, but it gives you enough of an idea of how to research this, okay? So, all in, right? If you're looking at key things, you've got trading volume, okay? Daily trading volume. So you're not stuck in a coin you can't get out of because you can't sell it. You're looking at team. You're looking at the sector. You're looking at the market that it's on, because you might have to open a new account. And you're looking at what it is, like an actual deep dive into what it is. How is it different? How does it differ from the competition? These things aren't challenging. It's launched on the Binance Smart Chain as well, which is good. So yeah, FinNexus might be one to look at. I've not looked at it, but it may be. Okay, but all those things matter. Like how you can listen to YouTubers, but YouTubers are just giving reviews. I give reviews of things, and I talk about projects I like. There are a lot of other YouTubers that just talk about everything because they're asked to. And I think the information gets lost there. And I think if you're going to invest into a small cap, you need to know your risk beforehand, because you are more likely to lose everything on a small cap than you are on any of the top 100. Okay, so really think that through. That's it for me today. Yeah, because I'm often asked what do you think can do the next 100x? Oh, there's 6,000 coins. I can look through them all, but that takes time. Yeah, and I am looking through a lot of them. Hence the monster. Sponsor me, guys. Sponsor me. But if you've got time to do it, this is how you should be doing it. Yeah, if you want 100x's, you're looking at market caps of less than 5, like lower than 500. So 500 to I would say 1,000. Those coins are the ones that have got the potential to 100x in a shorter space of time than any of the others, but the risk is higher. So think that through. Okay, guys, check out Copy My Crypto, and people that are on Copy My Crypto, pay attention, because over the next couple of days, I think Friday, I'm going to make sure that a video is out if I'm happy with the research that's done, and I'll be I'll be telling you which coin I'm getting out of and which coin I'm getting into. So keep an eye on your emails and keep an eye on the platform. Right, that's it from me. Take care and stay safe, guys. Bye.